All right, let's go.
Welcome to the Deuce Don podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Bo Don Blake Figuera.
Yes, sir. I'm Deuce, man from Mapso.
Yes, sir.
Mapso
yes,
boys,
sir.
We here, baby.
Representing Newark, baby. Hey, man. So first thing that we're gonna talk about, first of all, with this podcast is, Deuce and I, we came up with this idea for a long time to get a podcast just to talk about what goes on in our world, But today, we're kind of figuring out as we go along. So first thing though, what's hot right now is, yesterday was game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah, that game. It was a very highly anticipated game, I would say. Obviously, the Mavericks Celtics. I'm not the biggest fan of the Celtics, but
As you should, yeah.
We gonna watch it anyway. It's the final game,
of course.
But it wasn't pretty. It was not pretty for most of the game. I thought Kyrie was gonna really come out there and really show, the Celtics what they've been missing. But
right,
he was off most of the game. Luka was hitting the shots. Luka was doing his thing.
Luka was getting them back in the game, I thought.
Yeah,
at one point.
Every time you watch a game, the Mavericks would go a couple of possessions without scoring. Luka would hit a step back three from 5. He'll jump back 5 feet and hit a whole 30-foot 3-point. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
I don't understand about Luka. He's not fast at all, but he gets so much separation, and his handles are just so good.
Bro, it's that white boy quickness, bro. You understand it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We're not quick. We can't jump.
It's not about being fast. It's about, knowing your defender's going that way and quickly, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you saw Rudy Gobert, it's that sham guy. You go that way, he goes that way, you go that way. He goes that way. I'm saying shoot that three. That's Luka's game.
I forgot about Rudy Gobert. That was a crazy reference because, man, he was running that. But that's neither here nor there. But game 1, though, what I just would like to say is that the Celtics getting back Porzingis was huge. Because he played his ass off yesterday.
Porzingis,
I was shocked.
I don't understand how you come back from an injury and just don't skip a beat.
Yeah. The thing was with him was I think because Dallas, they got pardon me, I had a show yesterday, so I didn't watch the entire game. This is not something that will be a habit for me. I typically watch the whole games, but I was watching through the bar and things like that.
Don Blake was doing his thing last night. I didn't get to see it in person, but I saw the highlights.
You'll see the next one though.
Go check him out.
But yeah, that's neither here nor there right now. I appreciate that though very much.
Yes,
Gafford and Derek Lively's a center too, but I was thinking more about not Dwight Powell, but Gafford and who's the other dude, man? That
Lively
it is Lively. Yeah, I was thinking of Derek Jones Jr. My bad. Yeah. Lively and Gafford, those dudes. It's gonna be hard to guard Porzingis because Porzingis had 20 points and 3 blocks. Jaylen Brown even I thought he had a good defense. Jaylen Brown had 3 blocks.
Jaylen Brown is gonna be the key because honestly, I don't know what Jason Tatum. I don't know what happened to Jason Tatum, but he's not playing the way he should be playing as the
Dallas really
team.
Neutralized them in game 1.
But also, you got to think. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. But you got to think about the last series. He wasn't really how much points he averaged? 23 points. He wasn't. He's supposed to be averaging 28, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He's supposed to be averaging Luka numbers. He's Jason Tatum, right?
Right. No, he's definitely started that team.
And the Celtics have a stacked roster now. They got all the defense with
Drew Holiday.
Derek White, Drew Holiday, and they now they got Porzingis. They already had Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Now, it's easier for those guys, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to score. That's why I'm so confused why Jason Tatum isn't really cooking because
and on top of that, like you said, I think he was 6 for 16 yesterday, something like that. Yeah. Had only 5 assists, so it was they really neutralized him. But Brown and Porzingis was shooting from everywhere.
He's too big to be shooting like that. I'll keep it.
He was shooting deep threes, man. It was crazy. But I think though, Dallas in their 3 of their first 4 series, they at least lost, and they might have lost badly.
Or
they were game 1.
Yeah, or they had large deficits, 25 points plus.
Yeah,
in each of them. So, and also the Celtics. They have this weird tendency to one game they'll be unbeatable, and this game will just come out and crap the bed. So we don't know how game 2 is going to go, but
definitely,
obviously the Mavericks should probably try to win that game if they want to win the series.
Of course.
I expect Luka to come out to play. I mean,
I think Kyrie's going to bounce back too.
Yeah, Kyrie has to bounce back. No way he's going to have
probably
two
a lot
games.
of pressure.
Not
with
against
that,
the Celtics, bro. You can't do that against this team. In the finals too, he needs this for his legacy can really skyrocket after this series.
Oh, definitely, because his only championship is with LeBron, and of course that's a great championship. Any championship is great to win, but to win another one with a player like Luka would be absolutely insane. But here's the thing, though: for Dallas to be able to win, they got to get their other guys involved. Jason Kidd even said it after the game. He was like, "We got to move the ball around," because I think Kyrie and Luka took most of Dallas's shots. They took most of their threes too. It was their plan for the offense was pretty much just give the ball to both of their hands and see what they could do. But that's not going to cut it because the Celtics are just too well-rounded defensively. Like all their players are like really strong two-way players. And even though I'm rooting for Dallas, that's why I think Boston's going to win the series because they got 8 strong two-way players.
I don't like hearing that, but it right now it looks like they have the edge. Obviously.
If Porzingis was out, I might lean Dallas. But Porzingis not only is Porzingis back, he balled in game 1. But you know that's not to say necessarily it'll repeat.
Like I want to say he's gonna do that again, but I don't see like I've never seen Porzingis that consistently play that good. You know what I'm saying? Like not to say he can't do it. And in Boston,
I never see him shoot like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say he hasn't shot like that before, but I've never seen that.
Yeah, like he can shoot, but he's not like Damian Lillard. Stephen Curry from 3-point range, like he can make 1 a game, 2 a game, and you'll be happy with it, you know.
Yeah.
But the
like
Celtics have the edge. But I think Dallas, depending on how game 2 looks, we can debate and see depending, if it's a blowout, if it's a close game, we'll determine from that point.
Definitely not. There's still a lot to determine because there's only 1 game. A lot changes in after 1 game, but. Just based off of that, though, I think Dallas's main goals, though, I feel like offensively they have to move the ball around. Like that's a no doubt.
Yeah, you want to say to give it Luka and Kyrie the ball all the time, but if it's just them two, like they're gonna have to be Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen every night.
Oh, for sure.
Like for real, like and Luka can do it, but not this. I don't know. Kyrie is a little. I want to say he's consistent enough, but
well, he's not in his prime anymore. So it's like he's still one of the best scorers in the NBA, but it's just
is he going to give you 30? Yeah, if he's going to be 30 every night, I don't think so.
Not like he was in Cleveland, but he's still a deadly shooter. But I can't imagine the emotions and what was going through his mind with game 1. Getting booed. Like I mean, the boos weren't super loud, but he's still getting booed. But like I said, I think offensively they got to find a way to spread the ball around. I think. One of the two of them, if not both of them, will find a rhythm soon. But I think defensively, though, the key is Gafford and Lively. They got to get those rebounds. They got to stop Porzingis. And then also, it's like, on top of that, like, who's really going to guard Tatum and Brown to me? Like, who would you think? Cause,
I mean, their defenders are Derrick Jones Jr. and
right.
I mean,
Derrick Jones is super athletic. Yeah. So that.
I guess they'll put one of the power forwards on
maybe Luka.
Tatum.
I would think maybe. Well,
See,
this is where this is where I'm looking like a casual right now because I didn't catch the entire game. I don't even know who's guarding me.
Honestly,
this will not be a habit. I just like to say, continue.
It's okay, bro. I got you. Like, you're never gonna want Luka to be the primary defender on the other team's primary offensive player.
Right.
He has too much offensive responsibility. Now, granted, he can play defense. He's not like a slouch, but like they're gonna obviously.
We know he's not fast.
Yeah, they're gonna do what Miami does. We show different people at them. They're gonna put Derrick Jones on them once. You're gonna put you'll probably put Luka on them if they get switched off.
Maybe a little Tim Hardaway.
Yeah. Like that's how teams try to defend Boston or like a high-powered offense team.
Definitely. Pardon me. I'm just looking at. I want to see how much they turn the ball over too because that could be a factor as well. I mean, turnovers are always. I feel like turnovers and rebounds are like the
turnovers, but also like you got to think about the league now. Like it's 3-point range. I was watching the game. Boston wasn't missing from 3-point range, and the Mavericks couldn't hit anything except besides Luka and I forgot the guy's name on the Mavericks. I think Derrick Jones can shoot too.
PJ Washington was cool too.
PJ can shoot.
I mean, I noticed
he was kind of off.
Yeah, I peeped in the bar. I saw him make a few shots, and I was like, I was seeing it, but definitely noticed Kyrie and Tatum did not have a great day. I think Porzingis and Brown were the best players in game 1.
100%.
On Dallas side, Luka too. I mean, Luka brought him back within 8 at one point. I mean, like you said, those step back jumpers. But ultimately, though, so since that's a good game one recap, though. Let's transition to the next part about this. What I want to ask now is, based on game one or based on literally the entire season, what's your prediction for the rest of the finals? Who wins and how many games and why? We're putting it on the record now. And we'll see how it ages. We all will.
I'm gonna say the Dallas Mavericks win.
Okay.
In 7 games.
Okay. And why?
Only one reason is because they don't play the Celtics a lot. You know, it's our division team. I know, like, I don't think basketball is the same way as football in that way, but, like, you know, like, the Celtics have a way of coming back each and every game, and I think Dallas is going to come back each and every game too, you know? So I can see this series going 7 or 6 games, you know? But I think if it goes 6, the Celtics might win. But I think if it goes 7, it doesn't matter where they're playing at. I think Dallas wins.
See, it's funny you said that because what I was thinking is Boston in 6.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't want the Celtics to win. I personally think that, you know, Boston sports, like, the only people that root for them are actual Boston fans. Like, everybody else doesn't like Boston.
Elijah.
Yeah, well, he's a Boston fan. That's why. He likes the Celtics though, but it's strange. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I just think so because, like I said, the two-way players. You know, I feel like I have more confidence in Boston's best defenders against Luka and Kyrie than I do Dallas's best defenders against Tatum and Brown. You know, and then not only that, when those guys don't have the hot hand, you got Derek White, you got Al Horford, you got Porzingis. Who else am I missing? Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
You know, even Hauser was making some shots last night. I peeped.
Hauser, man. That guy.
Yeah. And so that's the only reason why I say that. I just think that, you know, the Celtics have a super strong 7-8 man rotation, while Dallas, they got some young talent, but they're not exactly like, they haven't been here really before. And Dallas has also been in some long series too, so they could get tired. You know, Boston's been beating teams in 5. Correct me if I'm wrong. Has Boston played a 6-game series yet?
I don't think so.
Dallas has played a 6-game series, I think, basically, because they played. Yeah. They played the Clippers in 6. They beat Minnesota in 5.
Yep.
So that they came off of that, and then the second game, that OKC series, I think went 6. I think that went 6.
Yeah, OKC gave them a little trouble.
Yeah. But you know, that's kind of a factor of it. But I just think, you know, I would love to see Dallas pull the upset. But I just think, you know, the Celtics have 7 strong players, both offensively and defensively. It's hard to beat that, you know. And even though Luka's the best player in the court and Kyrie's probably the second best scorer on the court, those other guys, man, like they just know they're versatile.
They're
you know?
role players.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's how a lot of the top heavy teams play. Like, you know, like they're a great team overall. But when you break it down, like, you know, when you come against other great teams, especially defensively, they're a great offensive team. You take away a lot of the offensive weapons, not with it, you know, it's kind of like you kind of got to just either be great every single night, put up a lot of points, or you're going to lose a series.
That's a fact. Yeah, you know, and so anyways, we'll see how it ages. It was a good game one. I'd love to see a closer one, but Gafford and Lively, y'all got to step up. I want to see Dallas win.
Gafford and Lively, no, Kyrie
too.
Jersey, man.
But Kyrie, we assume that Kyrie will bounce back. I mean, he's been in the finals 4 times.
But we need to see it.
Kyrie's been in the finals 4 times, so it's like, you know, this is his 5th time here. I feel like he'll bounce back, you know, but definitely I feel like Gafford and Lively is the key because they need these rebounds and they need to get blocks. So the Celtics were getting hella blocks, you know. So yeah, man. Anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up this segment? It's been a pleasure.
Hey, I'm so excited to have done this first episode, bro. You know,
no doubt.
It's been a
Likewise,
long time coming.
Bro.
You know, we can't let them Celtics win. Dallas,
nah.
Kyrie.
Yes, sir. Luka, do it for the white boys. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to RDC World.
Although Luka a little aggressive, man. He kind of the way he was yelling at Gobert, I thought he was a little racist at one point. I mean, I liked him talking to shit. It was just the way he said it, the way he looked. But
when you play like that, you can talk the talk, bro. That's how it goes.
Yeah, he had him on the treadmill.
100%.
So, anyways, it's been a pleasure, man. This is just the appetizer. You could check us out on our account to be determined. Like we said, we're taking it one step at a time. But it's been a pleasure with y'all, man. And NBA Finals Game 2, stay tuned. And Deuce and Don, stay tuned. We out.
Sir, we out. Peace.